Danielle Bain, and I'm the instructor for the course. Just want to give you a brief introduction to our course website. Start here at Course Home, and you will see two really important pieces here. If you are unfamiliar with eCampus or Blackboard, you can see that there's a brief tutorial here, and that can be real helpful. Another piece is that there's a browser checker. This gives you an opportunity to confirm that your computer is compatible with eCampus and should minimize the number of technical hangups you have during this semester. All right, those are the two highlights here I wanted to point out. Over here in this frame, there are a lot of primary links that get you to most of the places you need to go, pretty much. And I'm going to start with the second link over here called Course Information. And this introduces you to a number of pieces of information. The first is a welcome and read this first. This gives you a prioritized list of the things that you need to do this week. Here there are some guidelines for effective discussion participation. This is really useful because this course has a lot of discussions. There's almost one per unit. A couple of units we have a different activity. But discussions can be very, very useful and actually kind of engaging and fun if we do them well. If we do them lousy, they can really be a pain in the rear end. So let's just maybe take a minute to read this and focus on doing them well so we can get the most out of them. At the bottom of the page, you can see a little introduction to me, but the most important thing is right here where it says Syllabus. When you click on Syllabus, the first thing you get is this downloadable version of the syllabus, and if you were to want to download that, it's a PDF. You could go over here to the right and click on this piece of paper that has a down arrow and download that. You can also get the syllabus in bytes. Here in the left in this table of contents, you can click on course descriptions, course format, and it gets the same information that's on the syllabus in bytes. While we're here, I want to point out to you is that sometimes this table of contents can disappear unexpectedly, or it can just be a pain. Maybe you need more screen space. Here on the left, there is a button that minimizes it, so it pretty much takes it away. And then right underneath it, you can get it back by clicking Maximize. Okay, so that's the syllabus, and that concludes all the information about course information. Another primary link is course content. You'll spend a lot of time after this week in course content. Here you can see the units that we'll be doing, and I put them up in groups as they are in the test, on a test. So Introduction to Communication is the first unit we'll do next week, and if you click on that, you can see it opens in a new tab. It gives you all the information, same table of contents. Okay, we've added a tab here. So I'm going to close that to get out of it because we don't need any more tabs than necessary. Okay, and I'm going to go back to course content, which I can do right here in this bar. The last thing here for right now is the extra credit. You have two opportunities for extra credit this semester. One of them is right now you can earn 3 points, which is probably more than a test question if I remember correctly. It gives you a chance to test yourself and see if you found your way around the course website so you can get right into things next week when we start with the content. It looks like it's a test, it's in that form, but it only counts for extra credit points and you have 3 chances to take it. Okay? All right, last thing back over here in our main frame on the left is 104 Community. If I click on that, you can see a discussion, which is what this icon means, a discussion that is called the Buzz, and it's our opportunity as students to interact with each other, help solve each other's problems, ask questions that other people might also have. I will check that regularly, but I often get on there and find that another student has already answered the question for you, and that's what it's about. Introduction lineup is the introductory exercise that we have so that we can get to know each other a little bit. We'll spend 16 or 17 weeks together, depending on how you count it, and it's nice to know each other a bit. So I've given you a brief exercise, and look, you can see 2 people have already introduced themselves. That's awesome. Oops, one more. Going back to COMM Unity, I want to show you just briefly that there are some PDF files here that help you get through the tasks you need to accomplish. For example, sometimes students struggle with figuring out how to attach a file when they submit an assignment. And so there are a couple of helpers like that that I've specifically created for my classes there. So I just wanted to take a moment to introduce you to this course. I'm so glad that you've joined us. I really enjoy teaching 104. I've been teaching it for a lot of years now, and I look forward to getting to know each of you a little bit better and helping you discover communication.